Hey, Josh Hicks here. Today we are talking about how in the world do you find out how to get in the right company or the right agency when trying to get and start your career as a recruiter. And more importantly, we're talking today about truck driver recruiting because it is the biggest movement I've seen out here in the recruiting field, period. I've never seen commissions as high as or the demand as high as. So really great opportunity for drivers, first off, but even more importantly, since we are talking about recruiting, the actual recruiter of truck drivers. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. And just hearing a lot of stories out here of there's just so much going on out here in the social media, in Google platform, basically looking for opportunity, and there's just hundreds of them. So it's really hard to understand where to get real deals that has a foundation. Here are a few things I've heard. Maybe this hits home for you. Maybe you've tried it and had this issue, or maybe you're just out here searching for multiple opportunities through them and wondering how to filter them out. Well, I'm hearing a lot of, first off, I'm limited on the opportunity that I have. And that's what will happen in most companies that you go to rather than agencies, because the company only has what they offer. So that is one problem. The other problem is a lot of these individuals that have tried to create their so-called agency, which it can be, but it's at a tier 2, 3, or 4 down. So they're not direct to the contracts that are actually out there. And that can cause a problem because a lot of times those individuals, they are really trying to focus on building a business. That's great. We work with a lot of them that are in our network, but it doesn't always give you the best commission as what you could do if you were direct. The commission is always going to be higher the higher up the tier. Now, you may be an individual that's actually building a recruiting firm, and you've got to have somebody that's at that second tier. So you would be the first tier to like an agency like mine, for instance, or your people under you would be the second tier. So they would get a little bit less commission for you to actually create revenue stream for your individual. So that can be a problem. The bigger problem though here is that most are looking for individuals that have created business or may have a business that's well known, and you either get in and you're not sure if their history, it's really hard to find any kind of research on them or history or what they do, and you may end up finding yourself in a position where you're not getting paid the commission when you're supposed to be getting paid the commission because this individual didn't manage money right, or doesn't have a history, or maybe they were not producing, or they did something to the person that's direct to the client and then they get dropped. There's a lot of different things that can happen there, so you put yourself in a little bit harder place. Now, listen, if you found yourself in any of these things out here and just really finding confusion, you're not alone. I've talked to multiple, like I said, individuals. I've actually experienced this myself. When I first got in this, I had limited myself for quite some time into one company. Was able to pull a lot of good things out of it. Wouldn't change it today, but boy, what if I would have known what I know today? It could have been a whole different world in a younger form of me. But the good thing about it is you get to hear it from myself, who has experienced it, had a firm, an agency here for almost a couple of decades, and really focused on helping thousands of recruiters like yourself find that place. I'm here today because I'm very excited to share a few things with you, and just the industry alone is, like I said earlier, never have seen the demand as high, the opportunity is high, the commissions is high, what it can be for an individual. We were just talking today that it would cost so much to go to a college, so many years of your life gone, and maybe you've gone through the college and you felt that pain, but you don't have to go through a whole lot to really build this industry. You need a couple of things here I want to really tell you about. First off, you want to find out if you're going to jump into it, are you prepared to limit yourself? Then you might go direct with a company. If you want unlimited opportunity, I would say definitely an agency. Three, the number two there, I would say you want to make sure that you get with an agency that's direct to contract if you can. Like our agency, we are, and your commissions are going to be substantially higher. The opportunity is going to be higher. We've been out here for a couple decades, so you want to make sure you're with somebody that's actually got some longevity in the business and people know who they are rather than just a fly-by-night, maybe Band-Aid type of opportunity. And then really, number three, you're going to want to make sure, this is the most important, that you've got the kind of coaching, ability to get training, the ability to have the support, the actual strong opportunity as far as what companies you can hire for. And these are things that we do. By the way, we have clients that we've had for well over a decade, to some of them as far as from the original ones of a couple of decades ago. We've got the support system that we've had a lot of individuals that have stabbed around in the business have come to us just because of it. It's untouchable out here. There's nobody doing what we do when it comes to this. We put a lot of effort into helping individuals get to where they need to get. That's something you want to make sure you do. Now listen, if you're just out here searching and you decide that you don't want to find more information with us, that's great. We're going to be doing videos to help you anyways. Obviously it's something that I'm passionate about. We're going to be doing as our team, putting out information for you to really help you. I hope this helped you. And listen, if you want to learn more about what we do and, kind of connect with us, talk about maybe the opportunity that we have out here, we would love to connect with you. You can send us a message over to just on the messenger here. Please, if this really hit home for you and it really touched the home base for you and kind of what you're doing, please share it with us down below. We'd love to get that too. Like our page here, like the video, check out the next video, by the way. Until then, we will see you on the other side. Hey, thanks for sticking around. And by the way, you like videos like that, check this out right next to us right here. It's going to be exactly what you need. If you're new, subscribe down below. You'll get updated on all new information coming. And if you comment below, I'm going to be pulling somebody on a monthly to give free coaching away. Looking forward to it. See you on the other side.